So hello music theory. Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday so far. I'm up here in Canada, although it's lovely up here. I hope it's still lovely down there in Birdsboro. So today guys, you're going to be working on some dictation or some transcribing of parts that you're hearing, things that we've been working on so far. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and go to Taoria.com. We're all familiar with this website. Make sure that you've logged in and you're ready to go. I'll wait here for just a moment and let you go ahead and do so if you haven't done so already. Alright, hopefully you have it by now. If not, try and catch up. The first parts are familiar, but I'm going to be showing you what we're going to be working on today. So at Taoria, I'm going to go ahead and click on what we've always been using, the music theory and ear training exercises. So go ahead and click on that box we're familiar with. This screen should also look familiar. We've been here plenty of times before. Now, up until now, we've been working out of all the music theory side here. So intervals, our clef reading, key signatures, all that good stuff. Today, we're going over here to ear training. We really want to work on developing our musical ear. That way we can really work better and understand all these theory things we're learning written paper and apply it to what we hear. So down here underneath ear training, I'm going to select rhythmic dictation. All right. We're going to be working only on rhythmic dictation today because I really want us to build a strong foundation with transcribing rhythms. That way when we get into our melodies, we're not trying to really focus on rhythms and melodies at the same time, but rather we can do our rhythms and then it's more or less about figuring out our melodies and then eventually our harmonies as well. So a few things about what we have highlighted here. We're basically not going to change anything right now. Eventually we'll get over to this side and work with some other things, but for right now we're going to be over here. Now, if in the past few days you feel like you've kind of struggled a little bit with the rhythmic dictation, you want to kind of take it slow, down here, I want you to deselect the 8th note. Alright, so it's going to look like this. If you think, you know what, I think I'm ready for it, I think I've done pretty well the past few days, go ahead and leave that selected. Alright, now you can see our time signatures. We're going to be working in 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. Now remember, our top number tells us how many beats are in a measure. The bottom number tells us what kind of note gets a beat. Now, hopefully we all remember from last week, we had a pretty lengthy discussion about actually really understanding what that bottom number tells us. Now, so we have our tempo, or sorry, not our tempo, our time signature selected. We're going to do our tempo here in a second. Our rhythms, I'm going to do quarter note and 8th note, and then I'm not changing anything here. So no syncopation, no rest, and no triplets. Now, right now, you probably have andante selected down here in your tempo. The slower tempos are to our left, the faster tempos are to our right. We should all be going about adagio for now. If after you do a couple you really feel like you can go faster, then feel free to go up one tempo at a time after you go through these. Now I also have mine preset for 6 minutes. Yours is set right here at 5, but it's not highlighted. Make sure you set it for 6. In the time of 6 minutes, we should really be able to get through about 3 exercises. So as you're going through here, use that as a goal. 6 minutes, 3 exercises. Now I'm going to click OK, and you're going to listen. It's going to basically start right away. So hey, guess what? It's just like we've been doing in class. You get a 4-beat prep and then 2 measures of rhythms. Now, you'll notice down here, I thought I selected only quarter notes and 8th notes, but there are also half notes, 16th notes, all these weird 3s, rests. Don't worry, you can't use those because they weren't part of what we selected. Alright, now, you might have also heard some half notes or whole notes in there. We only selected quarter notes and 8th notes. Well, half notes and whole notes are automatically in there with every rhythm. We're just choosing those subdivisions. So I chose these 2 subdivisions for what I'm doing in this exercise. Now, you may have not caught it the first time. If you want to hear this over and over again, you can do so just by clicking on this little speaker. So let me go ahead and click this, and we'll hear it again. Alright, I think I got it. Let me give it a shot. I think that's the right rhythm. Let me listen to it again and see if I got it right. You know what? I think this is good, but something back here sounded wrong. So how am I going to go back here and edit this? Well, unfortunately, there's no great way to do it except to undo from the end. So I have to delete everything that I did and then redo it. So I think now I got it right. Let's double check my answer one more time. All right, I think I got it. I'm going to go down here and click this blue button, check answer. Let's see if I got it right. And yes, I did. So it says I got it right. You can see my score and the time. And about 2 minutes. So hey, we're right on time with what I should be doing. Let's go to the next exercise. Now, if you were paying attention there at the beginning, you'll notice that our prep wasn't 4 clicks. Instead, it was different. This time, it was only 3 clicks. The reason being, our prep in this program will be the same as our time signature. So if my time signature is 3-4, I'm getting a 3-click prep. My time signature is 2-4, I'm getting a 2-click prep. 4-4, I get a 4-click prep. Let's listen to it again and pay attention. Only 3 clicks for our prep. All right, I think I got it. I'm going to give a stat. All right, I think that was right. Now, you might not think I'm right, but let's see what happens if I don't get the right answer, because I'm pretty sure that's actually not correct. So I'm going to click check answer, and let's see if I got it right. And no, I did not. You can see down here, I messed up the end of it. It should have been a quarter note instead of 2/8 notes. The cool thing about this is now I can listen to what I put in. So the wrong thing I put in, let's listen to it. And I can now compare this and click my speaker and listen to the correct one. You can see here it matches what I had. So my timer is going, our score is going just like always. If you ever need to go back and change your options, maybe you feel like you started with that quarter note, you want to add in the 1/8 notes, I can always go back and reset my score and edit options. Change this, I can change my speed if I need to go even slower, or if I want to, I can go faster. So keep working on this, aim for that 6 minutes every time, trying to do 3 exercises, and if you feel like you want to challenge yourself some more, you can go ahead, add in these 1/8 notes, or if you really, really want to challenge, you can go into the 16th notes, or of course increase our tempo, or change our time frame and see if you can still get in those 3 exercises. So guys, you have the entire period to work. Please be respectful of our substitutes. I wish I could be there with you, but I'm having a great time up here in Canada. I hope you guys have a great Easter break and a great spring break. I'll see you guys again next week on Tuesday, and we're going to be doing some more rhythmic dictation and hopefully some more melodic dictation as we get stronger and build a better foundation here with our rhythmic dictation and transcribing. Have a great break, guys. I hope you get some work done today. I'll see you when we come back.